6 reasons why the 31st March is an important deadline for contractor mortgages. End of March 2021 is an important deadline for contractors. This is because of payroll changes or IR35 changes will be rolled out in the private sector. This means your clients will now decide whether you're inside IR35 or outside IR35. Looking at current trends, employers are likely to classify most contractors as being inside IR35. Therefore, there are a few things you might want to consider before this date. 1. Apply for a mortgage early if you are going to be inside IR35. Income assessment for mortgages will change. At present, banks are comfortable working with day rate contractors through limited companies. Some banks use your day rate as a basis for assessing your income multiplied by 48 or 46 weeks. However, with IR35, most contractors would have to move to an umbrella company or work as a fixed-term contractor. Banks have been working with contractors through companies for a long time. They have had time to review the way contractors work. Therefore, have come up with ways of assessing contractors working for a company. However, working through umbrella for high-paid contractors is not very common till now. Therefore, banks need to adapt to this. Likewise, fixed-term contracts are not very common too. This will limit options for contractors. Therefore, it may be an idea to look at your mortgage before you move to an umbrella company or fixed-term contract, even if you are going to be with the same client for a long period of time. 2. Limited company SPV mortgages will be an option if your company has spare cash. We have come across contractors who have spare cash in their companies. Obviously, if you want to withdraw this, you may end up paying 32.5% or 38.1% if you are an additional tax rate payer. Here are some options. Some contractors invest in pensions. There are SIP pension options which give you more control over your funds that contractors are currently using. Some invest in property through a company which is set up as a special purpose vehicle. This method allows you to invest in property in a tax-efficient way, as you don't have to pay capital gains tax or dividend tax if it's set up the right way. We are also aware the Chancellor has stated that they are considering a rise in capital gains, as suggested by Office for Tax Simplification. Therefore, if someone is thinking of liquidating a company, a limited company property purchase is an option to consider. Again, if you are going to be inside IR35, the mortgage option can be restricted, and therefore it is easier to arrange this while you are outside IR35. 3. Make use of the Help to Buy scheme. The Help to Buy scheme changes end of March 2021. What that means is that there's going to be regional caps. For example, even if someone wants to purchase a property through Help to Buy outside London for $400,000, it may not be possible in certain areas as the regional cap can be lower than that. The $600,000 limits will only remain in and around London. Therefore, it might be best to jump into the scheme before 31st of March 2021. 4. Settle Help to Buy. If you are thinking of settling Help to Buy in the next 12 months, this might be a good time, as after the 31st of March, you may be having to prove 12 months worth of payslips if you are working through an umbrella company. Similar rules may apply to fixed-term contractors too. Both these structures will limit options to contractors. Banks issue mortgage offer open up to 6 months, and if you are a contractor, it might be worth looking at this sooner rather than later. 5. Make use of the stamp duty holiday. Coincidentally, the stamp duty holiday runs out 31st of March 2021. This is a perfect opportunity for contractors wanting to buy their first home or move home or even buy a buy-to-let property. You can save up to £15,000 if you're purchasing a property worth £500,000. Therefore, while you're still contracting through the company, it might be best to purchase your next property and make use of the stamp duty holiday. 6. Make use of the Green Home Grant Scheme. The deadline for the Green Home Grant Scheme is also 31st of March. It might be best to make use of this opportunity to make your house more greener, as well as by saving you money on your energy bills. Under this scheme, the government can fund up to 2/3 of your costs, making your home energy efficient. Concluding. Therefore, if you are a contractor hoping to buy a house or remortgage, you may have better options before the IR35 private sector rollout kicks in. You can consider a limited company SPV mortgage if you have spare cash in the company. Best consider this before 31st of March, when things may be much easier. If you're using Help to Buy, or trying to make use of the stamp duty holiday may have to work on it sooner rather than later, as the lockdown in the country can mean things will slow down. 31st of March, therefore, is a key deadline for contractors. But you may have started actioning now, as things can be very slow out there. So if you are thinking about buying a new house, give us a call today to discuss your options. WIS Mortgages 020-3011-1986 or go to www.wismortgages.co.uk to find a mortgage today.